I suppose this is the last time I'll play the piano like this in here. I wonder if there'll be a piano I can play in Argonia. Thank you for coming. Is it already time to leave? I asked the minister to have you call on me so that we could take one last walk through the castle, alone together, just like old times. I know it's not quite time yet, but I wanted to say goodbye to you properly. To thank you for everything you've done. The times I've spent here in Trudane Castle, with you, will be memories I shall treasure for always. I have to marry the Prince of Argonia to fulfill my royal duty. And you have to... Please continue to serve my father and protect Trudane, just as you always have. Oh... So then, shall we go? It won't do to keep people waiting too long.
Well, so this is Sevilla Cathedral. What a perfect place for a grand royal wedding. Excellent work, young man. You did an admirable job of escorting us. Your duty here has now been fulfilled. You shall stay the night at the inn and return to Trudane tomorrow.
But I thought they'd all be attending the wedding.
I'm sorry, Princess, but I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Well, pleased to make your acquaintance indeed. I am Prince Charlet of Argonia. Goodness! You must be Princess Medea. Charmed, I'm sure. One look at you is enough to make me forget all the other beautiful girls I've ever met. I'm the luckiest man in the world to have you as my wife.
Blimey, what's with all the romance? I didn't know you had it in you, Charmless.
It's Charlet. Oh, aren't you those servants from the initiation? No doubt you're here because you heard the news of my wedding. Well, I'm afraid this is as far as you can come. I can't possibly have commoners like you at such a grand royal affair. It's not as if you're aristocracy or well, anything.
That brat is unbelievable. Can't let us in on account of our being too common indeed. The preening little snob! It's been a while since the initiation, but he is still just as obnoxious as ever. And yet tomorrow he's going to be marrying the princess. Can you believe it? Wait a minute. The ring. You still have the ring, don't you? The one that belonged to your father. If you have it with you, go and show it to King Clavius. If he knew you were his nephew, he might just change his mind about this ridiculous marriage. Go and find him at the Lord High Priest's place and see what he says. It has to be worth a try.
I remember. You are the adventurer I gave the royal magic mirror to some time ago. What brings you here tonight? You look like you have something important to tell me. That ring. It's set with an Argon heart. How on earth did you acquire it? I must admit that your tale is enough to give even me pause. It sounds as if you truly are Eltrio's son. How else could you possibly know all the things you just told me? If my brother had not left his country behind to go after your mother, he would be king of Argonia now. And if you had been born a prince, then I suppose it would be you marrying Princess Medea tomorrow. But those are just what-ifs. Were a new heir to appear out of nowhere, the whole country would be plunged into confusion. You do understand that? I doubt that was your intention, however. But what do you mean by bringing this ring to me now? That Charmos is not worthy to wed Princess Medea? I grant you he is immature and foolhardy at times. But as his father, I want to see him happily married to a good woman. I am told that you have been a close friend of the princess since childhood. Do you perhaps have feelings for her? I see. Then could it be that you seek her hand in marriage? If you will indulge me, I shall tell you a story about Charmel's grandsire, my father, when he was a young prince. During his travels around the world, he met the young princess of Trodain, and they fell in love. Unfortunately for the young couple, however, relations between Argonia and Trodain were strained at the time. And my father's hopes of marrying the princess were dashed by staunch opposition from both royal families. As they could not be together, the couple vowed that their unborn children would one day marry instead, to fulfill the promise of their love and forge a bond between the two lands. As it turned out, however, both my father and the Princess of Trodain were blessed with sons. And they passed away without ever seeing their dream realized. so it became my wish to keep the vow they made to each other. That is why I proposed a match between Charmels and Princess Medea. Having sought King Trove's blessing, I cannot now simply change my mind, and even if I could, I would not willingly let my father down. I dare say you do not like my decision, but at least you understand it. That is all. You may leave.
Rise and shine, Gav. The princess will be getting itched in a bit. We've come all this way. We should at least try and get a glimpse of her all dolled up. I'll go on ahead then, eh? I'll be waiting in front of that big church.
We thought you weren't coming. The ceremony's already started. It's bedlam up there with all those people. I doubt anyone would notice you among the crowd.
I can't see a thing from here.
What's going on? Has it already started?
People are saying that the bride looks stunning. I wish I was more like her.
I'm more interested in seeing the new Lord High Priest than the bride and groom. It's impossible to see anything from here.
Congratulations, Princess Medea! Congratulations, Prince Charmels!
Hey, stop pushing!
There you are, Gav. I knew you'd turn up. Right, this way. Follow me. Well, we've got this far. Now, we just have to take care of that knight. What? Yeah! You leave him to me, Gov. Go on, in you go.
Honestly, where has the princess got to? What's taking her so long? What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to ruin my wedding? I won't stand for it. Guards, get rid of him at once!
Wait! That will not be necessary. He has a right to be at this ceremony. I have reconsidered. You are the rightful groom.
Father? How can you say such a thing? I'm the rightful groom.
Yesterday evening, the boy you see standing there gave me this ring.
What's that? Is it an argon ring? I don't understand. Only members of the royal family who've passed the initiation should have a ring like that.
This ring belonged to my elder brother. It was Eltrio's ring. That boy is his son.
Ah!
It is only right that he should be the one to marry Princess Medea.
No! I won't allow it! Princess Medea is promised to me, so I'm the one who's going to be marrying her!
Pardon me for interrupting, Your Majesty. I've just received word that the bride is now ready to make her appearance.
Open the doors! Allow the bride to enter!
Oh,
It's been a long journey. A lot has happened along the way, but it's all worked out well in the end. How curious to think that you would have been Prince of Argonia had things been different. Fate deals strange hands indeed. Well, pooh to those old promises made so many years ago. Now you two are free to decide your own destiny.
Never mind that now, Father. Look, we're home. Home for good.